This is a complete guide to using vacuum bags correctly from start to finish. The first thing you need to do is ensure that all of the items you're going to put in the bag are dry and folded neatly so they don't take up more space than they need to. Then get them into the bag so that they're neat and tidy, and then you need to ensure that there is a 2 centimetres spare along the inside of the bag. I've deliberately, because most people do, slightly overfilled the bag, and I'll show you how to deal with that in a second. Once you've got everything in, you then need to use the clip that comes with the bag to seal it. This will be a bit tricky if the bag is as full as this, but don't worry about that right now. Just keep pushing the items inside the bag as you go along, sealing it. We'll create the 2 centimetres gap that we need as we vacuum it down in a minute. Once you've gone across it fully with the clip, then use your finger and thumb to ensure that both parts of the zip have been fully sealed. This is the #1 reason why vacuum bags fail, is that people don't recheck the zip after using the clip. The clip will not seal the bag by itself. In fact, that was a piece there that was just not fully clipped in. When that's done, take the valve cover off and get your vacuum ready. Obviously this will now become a bit noisy. That's enough of the noise. Start to press down across the different parts of the bag so the compression happens evenly across the bag, or else it'll be very bumpy and have a large depression around the valve area. At the same time, start tugging outwards on the zip from one end to the other in order to create that 2 centimetre space inside the bag. That extra space helps the vacuum be retained for longer. As we're waiting for me to finish compressing the bag, let's talk about how long bags remain compressed for. No bag is perfect. Ours are the best, but even so, after a few months you might notice the bag soften slightly. It should be minor. If it has reinflated fully, it's time to check the zip again, but it will slightly soften over the months, and you can just re-vacuum it if you need to. If you've struggled to get this, you can always let a bit of air back in by opening this, push the things inside, and then reseal it. Check the zip again and re-vacuum it down. While I'm re-vacuuming the bag, a quick word on how the valve works. It's a one-way air valve with a silicone seal, so when you switch the vacuum off, the air won't rush back in. You don't need to touch it or worry that the bag will instantly re-inflate when you stop vacuuming. The reason we leave 2 centimetres along is that creates an additional vacuum which helps keep the seal and keeps the bags sealed down over time. If you're having a problem with a vacuum cleaner you're using, you can always use your hand to seal around the edge of the vacuum cleaner. There doesn't need to be a perfect seal on this in order for it to vacuum down. In fact, you don't want that because it will overwork the motor on the vacuum cleaner. Once it's finished, you put the clip on and screw it down. We then advise that you leave the bags for a day and check that they've remained vacuumed down. If they haven't in a day, if they've become soft after a day, then the most likely cause is that the zip hasn't been fully sealed. So you need to recheck the zip with your finger and thumb all the way along and then re-vacuum it down. If it stays good for 24 hours, then it should stay good for months. When you're long-term storing these, we recommend that you then put these inside another bag, such as one of the Neusu underbed bags, in order to keep them safe, because whilst these are very thick bags, the Neusu ones, they're not indestructible. When you need to let them air back in, all you have to do is open the zip at the side and your contents are available.